Hey guys, this is going to be a quick video showing how you can make a ton of money even if you only have a starter ship. First, you're going to start off here at Port Tressler, and basically any ship is going to be sufficient. In this case, we're using the venerable Mustang Alpha from a starter package. You might have also noticed I have a little bit of armor on. That's going to come in handy. Get the flight ready button.
Welcome. Your journey begins
Get
now.
us off the pad.
All systems operational.
And we're going to be picking up the new to 3.8 890 jump mission.
Landing gear.
Thank you.
Retracted.
Please visit
First, bring up that mercenary tab and get call to arms. Get you a little bit of extra money from killing pirates. Then, urgent boarding action in progress. Objective is to kill all 20 pirates that are aboard the ship and stop the data transfer that they have ongoing. But first, we're going to have to warp over there and dispatch the 2 Cutlass Black ships that they have protecting their operation. Ordinarily, this would be pretty difficult for a starter ship to be able to handle. The Cutlass Black has decent shields, and these in particular have a decent amount of firepower in the form of, I believe, neutron cannons and
Quantum travel complete.
laser shotguns. There's some big damn guns. We'll see in a second.
Contact.
But it doesn't really matter what they have, because we're going to beat them anyway. As they come in, you're going to want to move off axis, because they will want to ram you. And you want to avoid that.
Shield at full strength.
Bring them in close,
Self-destruct.
hold down delete to self-destruct, then hold down Y to eject. Once your ship is destroyed, the enemy Cutlasses come to a stop. Now you would expect pirates to be paranoid enough to lock their doors. Not the case here, though. EVA over. Any of these doors will do. And open them up. Careful not to fall on your face as you come in. Bringing up your weapon, there's a bug. You can check with F. If it only says stow on your weapon, it's not going to work. Have to use a bound inspect key to get it to function properly. Go say hi to the pilot. And once you get in the pilot seat, his buddy's going to be a little bit upset with you. But that is not a problem, because this Cutlass has 20 missiles on it. So you can just launch all of them.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
So we made 500 AUEC killing the pilot, an additional 1000 AUEC destroying the other Cutlass. Good start to the mission. Best way to board is via the docking airlocks in the rear, so we sidle on up to that.
Engines.
Always a good policy to turn the engines off. So we've got a pirate in the gunner seat there, but don't think we can kill him. I have, in the past, set the self-destruct for this Cutlass, but for whatever reason, the game decides to give you a crime stat for self-destructing a pirate Cutlass. So, it's fun, but it's probably not worth it. Before going in, it's always worth it to make sure that you have med pens equipped. You never want to hit the heal button and then have nothing happen. As we go in, it's worth checking the gun again, because it's broken. Keybind for inspect, and it works again. Now the data transfer device can be on these hallways as we come in, but as you can see, no device. So we move along. There can be a guy on the left or right, but clear here. Blast the first guy. And that guy has taken a shot. And that sound is going to alert his buddies. But they're not going to run to your position if you're using a suppressor. At least usually not. Thought I could slip past here without taking a hit. But that's fine. That's what the armor's for. The bridge is another place you can find the data transfer device, but not this time.
You're right here.
Apparently some other NPC ships have spawned and decided to kill my stolen Cutlass. My poor gunner out there, dead. Oh well, I didn't like him anyway. Moving on. Checking left and right. It's an unpleasant situation. 3 of them looking straight this way. Another situation where, without the armor equipped, definitely would have been dead. Now, each of these private rooms has a chance to be the location of the hacking device. But it's also a good place to stop and resupply on your medkits. It's a big hassle, but the way the game works is when you expend a medkit from your inventory, you have to equip new ones. Figure I'll check the other private room while we're here. It would be on that screen if it were there, so we can move on. Bar looks good. Guys have already moved out of the dining area, and that screen is the other location where the hacking device can be on this level. With nothing there, you can move on. Next place to check is the private rooms on this level. So we've got a screen there. No luck. And here we can already hear a little ticking sound and the hacking device. Use F to abort. And that's the bonus mission accomplished. Next, we're going to move down to engineering. Convenient way to do that is through this ladder. As with all ladders in Star Citizen, be careful that you don't fall off of it and die. And when you get to the bottom, use the inspect key to fix your weapon because it's probably broken again. For this part, I check right, and then kill the first guy in engineering, trying to bait them out. It's very hard to go down those stairs without getting killed, so if you can bait some of them up, it helps a lot. Medical base here on the right. There are never any enemies here that I'm aware of, but the hacking device can be on that wall in front of us, so I figured I'd show you that. Through here is going to be the hangar. This can be a dangerous doorway because there can be one or more guys standing right at that door. Usually if you can put a couple of doors between you and the enemies, you're going to be safe to stop and resupply on your medkits. check your weapon every time. Because with 3.8, it's probably bugged. A guy just showed up to see what was going on with his friend. There can be guys hiding behind these support pillars, so I like to check through them. Make sure nobody's hiding back here. Looks clear. So these bodies with the white armor are security personnel. Usually they're dead by the time you get to the hangar, but just in case they're alive and standing up, I'd recommend not shooting them. You'll get a serious crime stat for it. Makes it very hard to leave Port Tressler again once you have a crime stat. Never encountered any enemies in the kitchen area, but it's good to be on your toes. Here is the battle bridge. It's another place that the hacking utility can spawn. Using some caution here because it does seem as though some have moved out of the engineering room. So checking right again. Alright, that leaves us with 2 left. So I feel pretty confident heading down with just 1 medkit. Now, fighting your way down the stairs is generally not advised. They're very bad at hitting moving targets, so I always run to these boxes and then just take 1 by 1 peeking. For whatever reason, they can shoot through that railing on the stairs and you can't, so it's very dangerous to fight from the stairway. In front of us is the gravity generator. It's another place that the hacking utility can be sometimes. And that's it. 17,000 UAC from the mission, plus an additional 1,500 from killing the pirate ships outside. It's a pretty good haul, especially for a starter ship. Now, the real trick is from here, you can exit to menu, and then select a different server, and when you load back in, you'll load back up at Port Tressler. From there, you can pick up the mission again, fly out, do the same thing. All in all, 17,000 for 14 minutes of work. It's not bad. Good hunting, guys. And if this guide was helpful, drop a like, it'd help me out, and consider subscribing for more content coming soon in the future. Take care.